Football is a simple game until a club spends over 100 million euros and suddenly forgets how simple it's supposed to be. Today, we're talking about the Golden Boys who arrived with hype, headlines, and a price tag heavier than a goalkeeper's gloves in the rain, but somehow left fans asking one question: is this really the same player from YouTube compilations? These were the signings meant to change clubs, win trophies, and dominate football history. Instead, they changed managers, broke transfer records, and dominated the bench. No hate, just facts. Welcome to the world of 100 million euros flops, where expectations were sky high, performances were, well, under construction. Let's get into it. Philippe Coutinho, the man who turned 145 million euros into a long-term loan tour of Europe. Barcelona didn't just buy Coutinho from Liverpool. They bought him with Neymar money, expectations, and a hope that he would casually replace one of the most creative players on planet Earth. Easy task, right? At Anfield, Coutinho was a magician. Long shots, screamers, and celebrations that felt personal. At Barcelona, the magic disappeared faster than Barca's bank balance. One good game, 3 quiet ones, and a fan base constantly asking, wait, what exactly does he do? For 145 million euros, Barcelona expected a midfield general. Instead, they got a player who looked permanently confused about where to stand. Eventually, Barca did what any club does when a plan goes wrong. They sent him on loan. First stop, Bayern Munich. And in true football comedy fashion, Coutinho helped Bayern destroy Barcelona 8-2, even scoring against his own employer, because football has a sense of humor. After that, off to Aston Villa, from Camp Nou to Birmingham, from replacing Neymar to trying to revive his career under Unai Emery. That 145 million euro price tag, long forgotten, except by Barcelona's accountants, who probably still wake up sweating at night. Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba returned to Manchester United from Juventus for about 105 million euros, announced with hashtags, emojis, and enough hype to power Old Trafford for a decade. This was supposed to be the prodigal son coming home to rule midfield. Instead, United got a part-time magician, part-time Instagram influencer, and full-time mystery. One week he'd boss the game, the next he'd disappear like Wi-Fi in a tunnel. Injuries, inconsistency, and endless debates later, Pogba left, again. Romelu Lukaku. Inter sold Romelu Lukaku back to Chelsea for around 113 million euros, convincing them they were getting a goal machine, a leader, and a ready-made superstar. What Chelsea got instead was a striker who looked allergic to pressing and emotionally still employed by Inter. After struggling, giving that interview, and falling out with everyone, Lukaku went back on loan to Inter. Jack Grealish. Manchester City smashed the British transfer record, paying £100 million for Jack Grealish from Aston Villa. The expectations? Game changer, ball carrier, creative spark. Reality? Pep Guardiola turned him into the world's most expensive recycling bin. Pass sideways, keep possession, repeat. Grealish won trophies, yes, but for a £100 million man, fans expected fireworks, not controlled breathing exercises on the left wing. Mykhailo Mudryk. Chelsea hijacked Arsenal's move and paid around 100 million euros for Mykhailo Mudryk from Shakhtar Donetsk after watching what looked like one incredible YouTube compilation. He arrived fast, flashy, and unpredictable. Unfortunately, so were his performances. The pace was there, the end product was missing, and defenders quickly realized if you stand your ground, Mudryk might dribble himself into trouble. 100 million euros for potential, still loading. João Felix. Atletico Madrid paid 126 million euros to Benfica for João Felix, expecting the next generational superstar. What they got was a luxury player in a Diego Simeone system, which is like buying silk sheets for a construction site. Too elegant for the chaos, too fragile for the intensity, Felix never truly fit. Loans followed: Chelsea, Barcelona, flashes of brilliance, followed by long periods of "where is he?" Antoine Griezmann. Barcelona activated Griezmann's 120 million euro release clause from Atletico Madrid, expecting goals, leadership, and chemistry with Messi. Instead, they got an identity crisis. Griezmann never looked comfortable, played out of position, and somehow went from world-class forward to confused supporting actor. Eventually, Barca sent him back to Atletico, on loan, because sometimes even elite players just don't belong in the script. Antony. Manchester United paid around 95 to 100 million euros to Ajax for Antony, a winger known for flair, confidence, and spinning in circles. Literally. Stepovers? Yes. End product? Debatable. Goals and assists were scarce, but the spins were world-class. For a player that expensive, fans expected match winners, not viral skill moves followed by a backward pass. Eden Hazard. Real Madrid paid over 100 million euros for Eden Hazard from Chelsea, believing they were signing a Ballon d'Or-level superstar. Instead, they got injuries, weight jokes, and a player who looked like he retired before arriving. Hazard barely played, rarely scored, and somehow won trophies without contributing. One of the most expensive reminders that timing is everything, and sometimes the body just says no. Florian Wirtz. Liverpool smashed their transfer record to sign Florian Wirtz for a fee north of 100 million euros, bringing him in from Bayer Leverkusen as the new creative heartbeat of Anfield. The expectations were instant magic: goals, assists, and Gerrard-level influence by week 2. Instead, Liverpool fans got a very talented player who still looks like he's buffering. Flashes of brilliance? Yes. Instant domination? Not quite. For a record signing, patience isn't exactly a word Liverpool fans like hearing, especially when every touch is judged like a final exam. Alexander Isak. Liverpool went even bigger and shattered their transfer record again, paying well over 100 million euros to bring Alexander Isak from Newcastle. This was supposed to be the final piece, the elite number 9, the goal machine, the Salah partner in crime. Reality so far? Some neat link-up play, elegant movement, and a fan base constantly checking the scoreboard. When you cost that much, playing well isn't enough. Fans want goals, celebration,